Welcome back, everybody, to Maintenance Made on a Budget. Today I'm going to be showing you how to replace old ceiling lights with an updated recessed LED light. And then I have two different styles here. So one style is essentially a canless style LED. And what that means is when you remove the light from the ceiling, there's a canister, like a housing assembly that all the wiring sits inside. So we're going to be replacing one of them with this. And then also for can lighting, you have these adapters that screw in. And unfortunately, I already took this out of the box. I'm sorry, but basically this is what it looks like. You screw it in and it has the two clamps that's going to slide up in the canister. I'm going to show you both installations. Bought a box of these for, I think three of them for about $40 at Home Depot. And then these inserts are a little cheaper. These run for about 12 bucks each at Home Depot. However, you have to have the cans already installed in the ceiling. And you'll see what those are. The canless style, well, before I get into the description of these lights today, if you are a subscriber, I appreciate you and thank you for subscribing. If you're new to the channel and like how-to videos made under a budget, please subscribe and hit the like button, because that's what I'm all about, doing jobs yourself. If you get an electrician to come out here and do it, they're probably going to charge you around 500 bucks. Just depends on how many lights you're wanting to install. Now this particular box, so basically when you open it out of the package, it's going to look something like that, right? It has the two side clamps and then the box in the back that you'll connect the wires, and then it covers the box, and then it pops up in the ceiling. And they just put a much better design and look and update to your home. So we'll go ahead and get started. Just wanted to throw in a real quick tools that you may need. A Phillips head or a flat tip screwdriver possibly, and then a cutting device, because the new canless LED lights will come with a template that you may have to cut. So before you go to Home Depot, you might want to measure the light and find out if it's a 4-inch or a 6-inch. All right, so here we're in a closet. I'm going to go ahead and remove the bulb. First thing you want to do is make sure that the power is off, that the switch. If you don't feel comfortable with that, go outside and find the main breaker and make sure there's no power. You can get an electrical tester and you just put it up in here and it will beep if there's still power. I'm confident that there's no power to this source because I've already verified. And so now we're going to go ahead and remove. So you'll have two screws, one here and one here. These are flat tip. This one I already started to remove the other screw, so it's only got the one left. So just unscrew that and it'll twist and then pop out. And then you'll have all the lovely inside pieces here. Yeah. All right. Typically, well, so what you'll do next, you have a grounding wire, white and black. So we're going to go ahead, untwist the white, keep the twisty cap, because we're maintenance on a budget and we save what we can. And then you'll carefully just untwist the white and then untwist the black. All right, so now that's removed. Now for the inside piece, normally you should have, okay. This is what the inside of the canister looks like with the screw holding it in the middle. And that's the one I was able to do two of them with. But the other style that I started to take apart has the screws coming from the top, and then they're held with two lock nuts. And so unless you're going to get it from top, you know, doing anything beyond that is not what I'm about. So we're going to come up with a different design to replace those lights, and I'll do a separate video on that as well. Okay, so when I remove this light, normally you'll have a mounting screw in the center. However, this one must have been installed at the actual construction of the home. And I don't know if you could see that, but inside there, course, my shadow's in the way. But inside there, it has two recessed nuts that appear to be holding this cam housing. And that means I can't really take this out unless I go from up top and then try to get from the top to unscrew the holding screw. So what a pain in the butt. The recessed lights that I bought aren't going to work for this type of installation. Okay, so this one we will be able to do it. So I went ahead and removed it, but I kept I kept that other style in there so you guys can see first and determine what you may have in your particular home before you go to Home Depot and buy the recessed light replacements. But as you can see here, I've already removed the canister, so it's exposed to the home. And then now we're going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. This was the old socket here. This is a bathroom light. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and then we're going to show you how to install the canless LED. Okay, so I have everything removed. Black, white, and ground wire we're going to just kind of put out of the way. You'll use the template that you get with the kit, and then you'll put it up here, and then trace around that, and then do the cut. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then we'll come back when that's ready. Okay, so we have it cut out. I've already made sure that it sits in there. So you have the three wires, black, white, and the ground wire. And then what you're going to do is connect them to these wires, right? Black, white, and the green is the ground. And what you're going to need to do is run them through these holes. So, okay, so first thing you got to do is pop out one of these covers. It'd be nice if I had a smaller screwdriver. There we go. Okay. And then you're going to take these wires out like that. And then we're going to bring it up to here. And you're going to route the wires through that hole. The white. And get the black one in there. Okay. So get it out like that. And what we're going to do now is I'll get the black to black. And what I'll do is I always just kind of twist it in the direction you're going to twist the cap on. I get that. And you get your red cap and twist and get them nice and sealed up and tight. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing with white to white. This one I'll just go ahead and match them together and then just twist it on. It seems to be easier to do it that way. And we'll twist those up. And then the last is the ground. Okay, I got this. Might have to bend that a little straight. And then we'll get that to twist up together. Okay. Then all you got to do is kind of pull them back out a little bit and get everything tucked inside of here the best you can, like that. And then I need the cap, get the cap in there, put that back together, and then it'll be nice and sealed up and protected. And then all you simply do from there is get the one side in, the other side clamped in, and press it in. And there you have it. And then we'll test it. All right, so now it's up there and it works great. LED, baby. So that's how you do that one. Now we're going to show you how to do the can insert. But as you can see, this one isn't too bad. It's very messy when you got to cut. So if you don't want to have to deal with cutting, like I said, measure before you go and buy them. They do make them in 4-inch, and the 4-inch ones are a bit cheaper. But you might still have to cut. So just be prepared to do that if necessary. But the light that was in here was a 4-inch, and then I put a 6-inch in there. Obviously, if you can get a 4-inch, you might not have to do it. But not bad. Fairly easy to do and safe and secure. So now we'll show you how to do the other style. All right, this is the other style. So this is a can recessed light. And as you can see, it's discolored, it's old. And the way these work is you can just grab either side and they slide them down. And these weren't even sitting inside, but I'll show you how they go. So you got the old one there. Inside here is a light bulb. We're going to go ahead and just unscrew that. Take that out. And then what makes this a can, if you can see inside there, that's the can. And so the other style light that I'm going to put in is this piece here where you've got the threaded piece, and then the light like that, like I showed you in the beginning of the video. And then, so here, assistant, hold that for me, please. Keep it on there.
Okay.
So, just wanted you guys to see what the can looked like. So, you'll take the pigtail piece and just thread it up in there like the light bulb would be.
We're giving those shots.
Okay, screw that in. Then that's ready to be connected. And then you have these clamps. Now, on the side of the can is little tabs. What you'll do, if you can see these, can you see these two tabs right here where my two fingers are?
Yeah.
So you're gonna squeeze together, and you just hook one on one side and one on the other side like that. And then, recording?
Yeah.
Step. All right, so you have the two clamps on those two tabs. We're gonna connect the pigtail. Put that up, and then I'll slide in the other tabs here. One on that one on that side. Pigtail's connected. Boom, baby. Done. Now let's see if it works. Oh yeah, got the new LED in there. So that's it for those. Now you've seen two types. All right, everybody, that was it. That's how you install the two different lights. Like I said, the key point is remove your existing light bulb first and see what type of can you have in there. If it's one of those cans that you can't remove, like I showed you, you might be able to get a 4-inch LED in there, but I'm not sure. So you'll probably have to go with a different design. But the ones that you have the main screw holding it in, take the whole thing out, and you can see how easy those are to install. So if you think this video helped you out, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, again, I appreciate you, and I hope everyone is doing healthy and well, and we'll see you back next time. Thanks, guys.